This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at weconsiderwa.org.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your wages are being garnished. We can stop that now. It's hard enough to pay your bills when things are good, let alone when a big chunk of your take-home pay is gone before you even get your check. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne, and I can stop the garnishment and get the creditors off your back immediately, often the same day as our consultation. Both Chapter 7 and 13 provide bankruptcy relief, but choosing the right chapter is crucial. In a free consultation, we can create a plan to get your finances back under your control. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. It's our Loud and Local Band of the Week, Dead by Design. Loud and Local Band of the Week, Dead by Design. If you want to find out how to get their music, Steve's going to tell you.
Oh, was it last year? They put out a 6-song EP. It's titled Into the Night. Check it out. It's heavy.
And if you want more info, just go to the BJ and Migs page of KISW.com. And if you want more local music, then you go to KISW on Sunday nights. It starts at 8, 2 hours of Pacific Northwest music with bands like Dead by Design. Partying. Fun. Happy Friday, everyone.
Let's go.
Hopefully you do party on the weekend, because I know for damn sure I am.
And it's super nice.
Okay. Yeah, it'll be super nice. A great day, a great weekend to spend indoors.
At Crypticon, huh?
Yes, exactly. I'll be down at the DoubleTree checking out all the horror convention stuff and all the fun
out the who?
The horror.
Okay.
Scary movies, sir.
Yeah, I'll be in Portland checking out the horror.
Oh, that's good for you, buddy.
Kidding.
Getting a good steak dinner there, huh?
No. Going there to wrestle, though. I'll be in Portland tomorrow.
Yep, right on.
Over at one of the places that I wrestle at. DOA Pro Wrestling.
Okay, that was a hell of a promo, sir.
I never know the names of it's a BFW hall in Portland, in the north side of town.
You know what? You are a great brand. You know what? You're a brand manager.
Come see Steve Miggs wrestle
somewhere
in Portland.
In Portland.
Type in out in the street. Just see me in the street.
Maybe on the Metro Transit there.
Type DOA Pro Wrestling in your Google or your DuckDuckGo or your Bing or whatever it is you use.
Your Bing.
Wow, we got to do a lot of work to go see your show. Thanks, buddy.
The North Portland Eagles Lodge.
Oh, nice at Eagles Lodge.
Yeah,
fancy.
It's a nice one too.
Nice. So yeah, if you guys
got pretzels and everything.
If you guys come out to the DoubleTree this weekend, come say hi to me. I'll be down at Crypticon.
You can hang out with Elvira?
I'm gonna try to. Nice. See how that works out. Let's get to our contestant today. We got James in Tacoma. James, are you there?
Yes, I am. And can I say something to Miggs real quick?
Okay.
Yes.
Miggs, this month is our 20-year anniversary of our rivalry. I got you a real nice gift today. It's a SmackDown.
Oh,
Get ready for that. Get out.
20 years. How about that?
How about that?
Happy anniversary.
107.7 is where I got my only loss to you.
Wow. Now this Friday's going to be a letdown for you then. Let's go.
All right,
I'm
Steve,
excited.
get out of here.
I love a challenge.
It's a big one. James will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. James, you can pass all you want, but you'll only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
I am.
At what university did Tiger Woods play collegiate golf for 2 years before turning pro?
Stanford.
Yes. What type of lettuce should be used in a classic Caesar salad?
Romaine.
Yes. What does a red flag mean in auto racing?
Caution or crash.
No.
Pass.
What planet was named after the goddess of beauty?
Jupiter. Venus.
Venus, yes. Who married Sonny Bono in 1964?
Cher.
Yes. What part of the eye gives it color?
The iris.
Yes. What were the names of the twins who played Michelle Tanner on Full House?
Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen.
Yes. Skippers and swallowtails were both kinds of what insect?
Frog.
No.
Mosquito.
No.
Pass.
One Horse Open Sleigh was the first title of what Christmas tune?
To Grandmother's House We Go.
No.
Jingle Bells.
Yes. In what organ of the human body would you find the medulla?
Brain.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Correct.
Ooh, this could be a good game, but I don't know. I mean,
You think Steve will do better there?
will James finally take a loss after 20 years of doing this with Steve?
After 20 long years.
Man.
Can Steve rise to
James
the
was in
occasion?
high school. He was or just getting out of high school when he started playing against Steve, and now he's a full-grown adult with a real life.
Yeah, but Steve...
I'm a teacher, ironically.
Nice backstory. Wow. This is awesome.
Yeah.
What do you teach?
Man.
I teach special ed in federal aid.
Right on, man.
Right on, man.
That's
awesome. Yeah.
Well, Steve, is this a chance to give him some smack talk since he's a teacher?
Well, all I know is I just got Wordle and 4 guesses, so I'm pretty good. Let's go, boys.
Here we go. You ready? It's time to give him a schooling.
Oh, yeah!
At what university did Tiger Woods play collegiate golf for 2 years before turning pro?
Stanford.
Yes. What type of lettuce should be used in a classic Caesar salad?
Romaine.
Yes.
Romaine.
What does the
Romaine.
red flag mean in auto racing?
Stop.
Yes. What planet is named
I don't know why
after
I
the
did
goddess
that.
of beauty?
Aphrodite.
No.
What planet? Venus.
Yes.
Yes.
Who married Sonny Bono in 1964?
Oh, Cher.
Yes.
He's his favorite interview.
What part of the eye gives it color?
The pupil?
No.
The iris.
Yes. What are the names of the twins who played Michelle Tanner on Full House?
Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen?
Yes. Skippers and swallowtails are both kinds of what insect?
Oh, I thought that was nicknames on Gilligan's Island.
No.
It's called Marianne. Butterfly.
Yes. One Horse Open Sleigh was the first title of what Christmas tune?
Horse open sleigh. Jingle bells.
Yes. In what organ of the human body would you find the medulla?
The brain.
Yes, and Steve, you get a perfect 10.
Whoa.
After 20 years, you win. 10 to 8.
Oh, James, you brought a little too much bravado, James, and you got schooled, sir.
I did. I've never been so unproud of an 8 in my life.
All I do is win, no matter what.
What an epic start to a Friday.
Yeah, sometimes can't be bragging. Yeah.
Jingle bells.
And they say that.
There's a couple I didn't think you would get. I didn't think you could get the insect one.
Butterflies?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I just
I'm a big fan of butterflies, Rav.
well, and I just knew the fact that swallowtails would kind of.
That's why I knew it. It was the other one I wouldn't have gotten. But when you said swallowtails, I'm like, that's a butterfly, because I always giggle.
I was just hoping it would distract you.
Oh.
And it didn't. So
No, that was the one that gave it away to me.
Wow. So if it's anything pervy, I guess I know that it'll help you.
Because I wouldn't have got that one because I'm not as perverted as Steve. I didn't know I wouldn't have guessed butterflies for either one of those clues.
Yeah, I don't even remember what the other one was, to be honest with you.
Skippers.
Yes, yeah. I was like, what the hell is a skipper?
I wouldn't have got the butterfly on that one.
Well, sorry, when she said I thought Gilligan's Island, and then when you said Swallowtail, I'm like, oh, I think I know.
That's why. Okay, I was like, what the? Okay, well, that makes sense. Congratulations on your perfect 10.
Nice work. Only Steve and I get that.
I never play Wordle, but I did this morning. I got it in 3 guesses. Don't feel so special, Steve.
Oh, wow.
Damn it. You know, there I am thinking something special happened.
I'm feeling special only because I'm wearing our BJ and Migs Wordle shirt. Not that I've actually played Wordle or got it right.
You have played Wordle, but you have not gotten it right.
Well, I've done. I've tried it. I tried playing Wordle with you, tried playing Wordle with Vicky, and it is obvious this is not a game for me.
Yeah, you're real bad at it.
Did we got it right together, if I remember correctly?
Yeah, but it was a struggle. I think you did much better without me. It was like one of your worst performances.
Oh, easily, yes.
Yeah, so I feel like and I had a suspicion, which is why I didn't jump all over the Wordle bandwagon, is I just thought, I'm not good at Scrabble. I'm not good at, like, when there are board games out there that emulate Scrabble or just have different ways of doing basically the word thing. And I never do well in any of them. And I thought, I know how this is going to end. And if you guys maybe try, I said, hey, come on, we'll help you out. And I sucked.
It's fun mainly because I first thing I do when I wake up and I do all my stuff and then I check social media and already Rev and Danny are posting their Wordle scores. I'm like, it is too early to even think of trying this game. Like, my brain has not fully started functioning yet.
That's how I make my brain wake up, though. I literally wake up, put on my glasses, and grab my phone to do Wordle. And the thinking is like, I'm ready to go afterwards.
Maybe I should try that. But I feel like then I would never leave my house if I get too caught up in Wordle. And it's like, why are you 20 minutes late, Steve? Well, I had 4 of the 5 letters, and I couldn't figure it out. And I didn't want to waste a guess.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Well, that's, you know what, I'm proud of you. You guys, when it comes to gaming, there is a game you're better at me that way than, and of course, if anyone ever would have asked me, do you think that Steve could ever be better at any kind of game that, isn't a physical game? I'd be like, better than you. I'd be like, no way. Steve doesn't even like games. He's not going to do it. And then
I thought I could crush you in Uno.
Oh.
Well, Uno is, I don't know how much strategy's in that game.
It's a game.
Yeah. See, I thought you were going to say poker because didn't you beat him in poker?
I have.
See, so, way better.
But that's just like,
you're way better.
That's a child's game, if you ask me. That's like saying I could beat him at Chutes and Ladders.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like in poker, eventually I would get the upper hand, but but every dog has their day when there's a luck based element to any game. And I don't know, man, I haven't played a lot of Uno lately to know, but I don't know how much strategy is involved in Uno that's why I think it's funny. You go, I could crush you. I'm like, I don't know if it's luck based. I mean, maybe you
Cranium.
Cranium. Well, Cranium's a fun game, and there's a little performance in that.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Oh yeah, dude. And I'm a humdinger of all humdingers.
Yeah, but what about Cranium?
Actually, I don't like the humdinger one. I suck at that. But Sculptrade part, is that what it's called?
Yeah. I think that's what it's called.
We sculpt things with clay.
Yeah,
I like that one.
Yeah.
Pictionary. I bet I could beat you in Pictionary.
Oh God, yeah. Well. There is, there's a few things. I got this game called Time's Up, which is a celebrity charades game. And that's a fun game. I like that a lot, where you basically do charades, but and sometimes you can say stuff, sometimes you can't say stuff. So it's, those are fun party games.
Yeah, dude, there's not a chance I'm going to beat you in like the Settlers of
Catan.
That too.
Yeah. Catton. Yeah, good old Catton.
Like any of those strategy games, you'll
always have
zero opportunity.
You'll always have Wordle.
Yes.
Yeah. How much money do you think the average person spends on impulse purchases?
What's the going rate for T-shirts these days?
The amount will surprise you, and I'll tell you what that is at 7:20 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. According to a new report, the average person spends $314 per month on impulse purchases. Congratulations, America.
Wow. Do donuts count?
If they're bought on impulse.
Damn it. Yesterday we made an impulse purchase.
Nice.
I wish I was there for that. I like donuts.
Yeah. Donuts are fantastic.
Yeah. some cases, the impulse buy might be one big item. The most the average person is willing to spend on a single item is now about $310, though. So whether you're impulsing or not, it would be like multiple things. But a big item, you're going to go, I'm not going to go further than $310.
See, that's funny because that happened kind of sort of yesterday. We were at Lowe's and we were walking around. And I guess it was an impulse purchase, bought some strawberries, like plants and stuff, like for the outside.
Oh, look at you.
Not me making these impulse decisions, but I'm there for it. But then I saw like a leaf blower and I was like, oh, that one looks cool. And it was like $300. It was $290. I'm like, if it was $199, maybe I'd make that purchase. So I think my threshold's $200.
Yeah, like it.
You know what my threshold is? If there's free shipping or not.
Oh yeah! Wow. If I'm buying something that's over $100 and it's not free shipping, I rethink the purchase.
Exactly.
Yeah, it is. Kickstarter's my problem. That's the only place I make impulse purchases is on Kickstarter.
Oh, Facebook's
I mean, for the most part, at least on a regular basis.
Which is like the worst idea for that on Kickstarter, because you never know if you're actually going to get a thing or not.
I'm pretty sure, BJ.
Really good.
I'm pretty sure you have things that you've kick-started that have still not been made, and you probably won't remember until it gets mailed to you.
Yeah, I do know one. I got one. And granted, look, supply chain issues and things in China, but I got something that's it's going on 3 years old. I backed it 3 years ago, still not here. And I did spend an impulse purchase on it. I spent a lot of money. And there's a couple other ones too that are over a year and a half to 2 years old. And you're right, Steve. Sometimes something came in the mail just this week, and I was like, oh, I forgot about this game.
That's so funny.
Yeah, and I'm like, why did I back this? It doesn't seem like it's good. Okay, well, I guess I thought it was good.
It's the Facebook targeted ads that get me. Yeah. It's like they know me.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I know they do.
Well, the problem is Facebook tells me to buy stuff I already have. I mean, you must be getting the good ads because I only get ads.
Those.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you know what you should get? That thing that you have right now. Okay, great. I have it right now. Thanks, Facebook.
I mean, I almost bought a baseball hat of the logo. I don't even know what team it was. Like a Michigan, like some random Michigan college baseball maybe team that it was a pint of beer with like, I think an axe cracking into a keg. And I'm like, that's so cool.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the hell it meant.
No.
And for what team it was for.
They know you, though. You're right. They do.
Like stupid baseball hats. Here, we'll target Steve.
Yeah. Well, the number, you talked about food, and that was number 2. You just talked about clothing. That is number 1. Those are the number 1 and 2 things that we impulse buy a lot: food and clothes.
What about guitars for Danny?
Guitars for Danny. It's so funny. That's very specific. And that is number 10. No.
I've never actually bought a guitar on impulse, so I'm happy to say that.
What about a musical-based thing, like an amp?
Okay, well, we're not going to go that deep.
Okay.
Come on.
Yeah, come on, Steve. Then he's going to have
Memory serves me correctly. You just bought an amp.
That wasn't online, though. I actually went into the store, and I was like, hey, they have this amp.
It's still an impulse purchase.
That was 100% impulse.
Yeah, that's Danny with all these caveats. There's no caveats. Impulse is impulse.
Hey, free shipping, though.
Okay. I'm done with you.
It's the lukewarm topic of the day.
Same day shipping.
Yeah. The average person spends over $300 per month on impulse purchases. So based on this, we want you to finish this sentence. I can't believe I spent money on blank. Yeah. We want to know, what was the most random impulse purchase you've made? 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Finish this sentence. I can't believe I spent money on blank. What was that random impulse purchase that you made? We got your calls. We got your texts. We'll take them after Foo Fighters on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock. 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. The average person spends over $300 a month on impulse purchases. So based on this, we wanted to finish this sentence. I can't believe I spent money on blank. What was the most random impulse purchase you've made? 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Let's go to Joe in Tacoma. Joe, you are on The Rock.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Good morning, Joe. Welcome to the show. What you got for us, buddy?
Well, my wife and I, we go to the Ren Fair every time we can, and it's a whole lot of fun out there, and I forget what city it's in, but anyways, we're going through, and I saw this sleeveless duster, and I don't know what possessed me to spend $65 on this thing, but I got it and haven't worn it since.
What is it? What is a sleeveless duster? I don't even know what that
That
means.
sounded like an Urban Dictionary thing, and I was like, huh?
So like I think most of the time they're like black leather, like the dusters. It's like a jacket that goes all the way down to your feet.
Oh,
Like a trench coat.
Okay.
Okay.
A lot of wrestlers use those as like their entrance gear.
Right, but this was in the middle of the summer and it was sleeveless. So I don't know. I just thought it was cool, but then it's like, who wears that and when?
Wrestlers. Yes.
Yes,
I mean,
that's the only time I ever see anyone wear them is in a wrestling ring.
Gotta show off them guns.
Dude, wear it at the next wedding you're invited to.
Any wedding.
Wow. I feel like you went to a
I'm
Ren
not
fair.
up for anything either.
Wow, that is funny, man. And I mean, is it Ren Fair wear? Is that, or is it? I mean, it's so bizarre. I guess that's where I wear it.
I need a suit.
Yeah, I wore it last year. That's the only place I wear it.
I feel like, well, if you're at a place like a Ren Fair or any sort of cosplay kind of thing at all, pretty much whatever you buy that's like that is probably going to be worn at those occasions. Steve, you said you need one yourself. You got to get a sleeveless duster?
Yeah, absolutely, to match my wrestling gear.
Dude, those things are still pricey because
It's got a hood and everything, man, for the entrance.
That's the next level. You got to get it done. You just got to get in your colors.
Yes. I just need some blue, white, and black.
Yeah, I mean, man, should you come out in all white? I have to say, because you know what, seeing you on Pluto TV, you did rock the white tights. I wasn't sure how they would be, but you looked okay in them.
I was okay enough. That's how I was like, okay, this is good enough.
I was a
little nervous about it. I was like, okay, it's not awful, so I'm going to go with it.
I think it's a good color scheme. I mean, I know you like to wear all black all the time, but it was a nice contrast. But how about a white sleeveless duster with the hood, a leather all the way down to the ground, but no sleeves?
You do feel like with LED lights hooked up to it?
Yeah. Whoa. Let's do it.
Can somebody make this for me?
I put LED lights into my Christmas sweater that one time. It looked terrible, but it worked.
We did it.
Well, if you my current jacket I use, like a denim jacket, but it has an LED light of my logo on the back that I can turn different.
Oh, really?
It's blue, and then one part of it's white, and it flashes.
I don't think I've seen this. I got to see this in action.
Oh, it's on my Instagram page. It's black and white picture, but it's right now at I'm Steve Miggs. You can see kind of like what it looks like. It's pretty awesome. So if someone can
you need to wear that. You need to wear that to a wedding.
You just need to wear that, man.
We do know a wedding that's coming up, Steve.
Yeah.
In Vegas.
Oh, yeah. You can wear that to Sarah's wedding.
Hell yeah. That's perfect.
You know what's funny, though? When I went to Dallas, I didn't pack it with me because I didn't want to deal with the headache because it's got lots of wires inside of it. And I didn't want to have to deal with TSA being like, what is this thing with all the wires in it? And it's my light up jacket for when I wrestle.
That's fantastic.
That wasn't an impulse purchase at all for me.
That's your job.
When I commissioned somebody to make that for me.
No, not at all. And that's what we're talking about. We are talking about impulse purchases. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
We got a text that says, even though Danny hasn't done it, I just recently bought a new guitar as an impulse purchase.
Nice.
I was sitting around drinking and I listened to Slash's new record when I had the urge to go online and check out some guitars. Saw a sweet deal on one that looked a lot like Slash's guitar. There really needs to be a setting on my phone that blocks online shopping when I'm drinking.
Yeah.
Man, so many companies would lose money if that was the case.
Yeah, I tell you, right, especially during the last couple of years, man. I mean, it's not a time to be drinking and purchasing. It just isn't. And that's why I think of Rev, because Rev gets some weird stuff. That when it comes to impulse purchases, it's not just like run of the mill. So I'm wondering, Rev, anything lately?
The most recent one I actually did on Wednesday. I'd been thinking about it a while because I don't know. It was a couple months ago. We were talking about Jeff Goldblum, and I discovered that he did some jazz sessions.
What?
And I found the double vinyl collection of the Jeff Goldblum Capitol Studios sessions. So I bought them, and hopefully by next month they'll get here.
How old is this?
It's new.
It's like 2018 or something like
Newish.
that.
Okay, yeah.
But it's fairly recent. Yeah, 2018. And he just was he did some just jazz standards, some just kind of random stuff. Like,
does he sing or play an instrument?
He plays piano because I watched the YouTube video of it, and I think he has some people singing that come in and do some stuff. Doesn't he do like a
residency, or he shows up to a random club somewhere and he does it still to this day?
I think he just shows up and they let him play. I think it's just like the Jeff Goldblum effect. If he I want to come and play, he's just like, okay, yeah, why not?
I want to be wherever that is. I don't know where he does that, but I would love to go into a jazz bar and there's Jeff Goldblum.
See, that's what these celebrities
That's a
don't
good
understand.
purchase, Rev.
Thank you. I can't imagine you spent that much on it, did you? How much did you spend?
It's about $50.
Whoa! Okay.
It's on vinyl,
That's a lot of money.
but it's
I think
50
that's a very good purchase.
Yeah.
Well, you're an impulse purchaser. No, you cannot be a judge of these things.
Look, I mean, because for instance, a guy said, Trucker Rob texted and said, I went to Cabela's to buy some work boots. I walked out with a $32,000 boat. That's really awesome. What? How amazing is that?
All right, first of all, congratulations to the Cabela's sales team for that upsell.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that guy gets Employee of the Month. Dude came in for boots. I sold him a boat.
I mean, it starts with a B.
We don't even sell boats, and I still sold him a boat.
Look, I'm really not into probably 90% of what Cabela's sells, just as in general, but you can't walk into that store. It's such an amazing place that you will buy stuff just because you think it's so cool. You got to be careful going to Cabela's.
You know what's funny is actually last weekend when Joe and I were drunk riding the West Seattle water taxi, I look at Joe and I was like, Joe, we should buy a boat. He was like, we should. So we were talking about
go to Cabela's.
Apparently, that's where we need to go.
That's what you got to do.
Tell them Trucker Rob sent you.
Don't you already have a boat, Danny?
I have a inflatable kayak, Rev, that's different because I have to blow that up.
When did you get the kayak?
I did that in quarantine 2020.
Yeah, you remember him and his girl? They go kayaking.
Yeah,
I don't remember what Danny does.
Oh, so that was an impulse purchase, and I am still, to this day, deathly scared of it.
How many times have you used it?
About 7.
Okay, you got your money's worth.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I
for
don't
an inflatable anything. I mean, that's the pain in the ass with that. Is it's inflatable.
Exactly.
The fact that you've used it 7 times is amazing.
Oh, and it's all my girlfriend. She's the one that's like, "Hey, it's time. We're going kayaking. It's 70 degrees and sunny this weekend." I'm like, I don't want to. There might be whales out this weekend, and she's like, "No, we're going."
Yeah.
So then
have you seen any whales?
No, not yet. I've seen seals, and they are scary as well.
Seals are scary.
Seals can be scary. I mean, they can kick your ass.
Did you ever get in a fight with the seal, BJ? We know the snowman, but do we have another story
this
here?
Rumor. No, I took the seal to the prom because it's my cousin. Hey!
We got audio proof of it now. Save it.
Save that one in the file.
Save the audio. Me, the snowman, and my cousin went to a prom, and we got into a fight with a seal. How about that?
I enjoy these two texts because we're at fault. One person, I can't believe I spent money on the green bean shirt at KSW.com. Next person, can't believe I spent money on those BJ and Mig socks, LOL.
Those socks are great.
Forgot that we did socks.
Yeah,
I wore I just had them on yesterday, as a matter of fact.
Nice.
It's so funny. I've looked back at
somebody at Goodwill has my socks on. I imagine.
Oh,
that's a great purchase. Then someone scored.
After a while, you got to clean out the sock drawer. That does not sound right.
How do you clean out that? But that is a piece of your own history.
I know.
Yeah, come on. Now.
Sometimes you just got to have to pull the plug on something. I have so many of our KSW shirts that I don't wear, but I want to keep as keepsakes. I'm like, I don't need to keep these socks.
Wow, that was my idea. Thanks.
Womp womp.
Talk about a guy who doesn't have a sock game.
I'm literally. I'm not pooping on them.
Oh, you're
giving them away. Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, really. I mean,
I was going to strike a nerve.
Yeah, this is. Okay. Well,
no, I'll go back to Goodwill and I'll try and track them down. I'm sure nobody.
Good luck.
Oh, wow.
That's great. Thanks. That makes it all better. Well, if you don't want to go get some socks, Steve, maybe you'd like to get this painting that was featured in a TV show from the 70s, because this painting just went for over $15 million at auction. I'll tell you which show the painting was from at 7:47 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. If I call Travis, will I actually see him or someone who works for him?
Absolutely. When you come in to my office, when you first call in, my staff will try to help you with any basic questions that you have. I can give you a call back, but they'll usually try to schedule you for a free consultation with me, the attorney. and I'll meet with you personally. We'll talk about the basics of your case, and I'll take you through a question and answer session that an interview that usually lasts about 30 minutes. We'll get the basics of your financial situation. I can answer your questions, and we can talk about whether bankruptcy makes sense, your non-bankruptcy options, and how bankruptcy could affect you, what the process is.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at weconsiderwa.org.
Geico asks, how would you love a chance to save some money on insurance? Of course you would. And when it comes to great rates on insurance, Geico can help. Like with insurance for your car, truck, motorcycle, boat, and RV. Even help with homeowners or renters coverage. Plus, add an easy-to-use mobile app, available 24-hour roadside assistance, and more, and Geico is an easy choice. Switch today and see all the ways you could save. It's easy. Simply go to geico.com or contact your local agent today.